add all those test what's
like application to something like this. Yes. Oh, okay. That's quick. That was quick. He's going to be able to draw level.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow. Welcome. It's another episode of the Coded Esports Football Community League. This one is another clash of the Titans. We have Tobi here, repping Academic City, Kaalu from the great Play Province. I know you definitely know them. And then my esteemed sports analyst from the famed Clock TV sports show. Nanaya, over to you. Let me hand things over to you today.
Yes, Doji, as always, it's a privilege to come to Coded Esports. Whenever Coded Esports is organizing something, you know that it's really top notch, and I'm really happy and excited to be here with Kaalu and as well with Tobi. So I know that this particular contest is like more of a David and Goliath one, considering the fact that we are playing a professional versus a not so professional, but a really good player as well. So we have Tobi, who is a professional with Play Province. He's won national awards, multiple national awards, and he's really good when it comes to EAFC, which is the game we're going to play today. Yeah. And then we also have Tobi as well, who is also very good when it comes to his maybe local community in his school, that's Academic City. So he represents their esports community as well over there. And they've been doing very, very good and fantastic work. Looking at their videos we've seen, and we've seen him as well beating the best when it comes to Academic City, his community. So it's a very good matchup, an interesting one. We're going to see whether a professional will be able to maybe maintain his professional status and just sweep away Tobi, or we're going to see a David and Goliath encounter and affair over here. So I'll go to Tobi. Tobi, what are you expecting in this particular one?
I really expect the game to be free-flowing. Like having to play people that are not really into the scene like that is very interesting for me. I like when I have new challenges.
So
like
what do you mean by not into the scene?
Kaalu is making his point here.
Like even though he's good, he plays at home. You understand? So I don't see it as him being in the scene. You understand? There's a statement we make that. Like, if you know play, come out.
If you know play, come out.
So today,
Tobi needs to say something.
Tobi, you finally come out. So
finally you come out. What do you have to say to this?
This is a new challenge, something I've literally never experienced before. So I'm up for it. Hopefully it's not as, bad, but
are you going to address what he just said? I mean,
no. Let's see how the game goes.
We are going to talk about. Tobi talked about. Kaalu talked about free flowing, and because we know some people when they get into the game, they like to be very much defensive minded. So I want to know your approach towards this one. Are you going to set back, or you are going to go all out? Are you going to play on a counter attack, or you are going to go all out and then match him toe to toe, Tobi?
I feel like it depends on, how the game starts off, but I'll try my best to stay as attacking as possible.
Okay.
Diplomatic. Very
diplomatic. Kaalu, what's your approach to this particular game?
The best way to defend is to attack. That's my principle. I think when you're attacking more, when you have more goals, at the end of the day, you just have to count the number of goals.
It looks like there's going to be a lot of goals in this particular one.
I think we should let the games speak for itself. It's been lovely.
No, wait. Let's get into the teams that both of them like to play with, so that maybe the viewers can expect something when we get into it. So, what is your go-to team in FC25, especially when you're meeting someone who is not on the scene like Tobi? Kaalu?
I usually like to take the France outlet, the national team.
National team.
France.
Any secrets? Any reason why you like to take France?
I just feel like they have that black kind of vibe, like that kind of strength. So that's my whole mentality in taking.
Okay, so he's going for strength and speed, because considering the fact that you have strong players like William Saliba, Ibrahim Konate, and then as well as Kylian Mbappe up front. What's your goal team?
Real Madrid.
Real Madrid?
Yeah, they offer overall balance, both defensively in the midfield and attacking wise. Very, very strong attacking players with Vini and Mbappe. Rodrigo as well, but you can really put him on the same level as Vini and Mbappe. But yeah, and defensively, Rudiger, Militao, Mendy, So
It looks like we are seeing an interesting one. We can almost picture France versus Real Madrid in this particular one. As they say, the play is ground.
Exactly. I think it's a good time to start the game. Can they step up to their game? I guess we'll see. Okay, it's exciting. We are getting ready for the game. I think they decided to change their teams. We are seeing Arsenal versus Chelsea's Premier League.
Proper London derby.
Yeah, proper London derby. What do you think about their choices here?
Well, I think they've actually gone for Kaalu. I think he's gone for defensive solidity. Looking at Arsenal, and when you look at the size of their players,
and the game. Sorry to cut you off. The game begins.
Yes. So as I was mentioning, Kaalu has gone for defensive solidity, and then Tobi has actually gone for pace. You can see the pace on all sides, and it's actually showing. Kaalu is also countering that with playing a high line and trying to play on the offside trap and all that. We are seeing a 4-2-3-1 formation from Kaalu, playing two deep line defensive midfielders in Declan Rice.
Oh, do we have a first goal?
Whoa, and it's in!
Tobi,
I was just
4 minutes in, they're 1-0 down. Come on, Tobi.
You could see that pass from Thomas Partey into Saka. It cuts the Chelsea defense like that's nice to
his player defended the player instead of the space as well.
Yeah, exactly.
You can see there's a clear gap, there's a clear skill gap there.
Exactly. But I'm sure Tobi will pick up, and then he's going to actually come up into the game later on. But interesting choice of players. For instance, for the left back position, we have Renato Vega.
Oh, do we have another one?
Ooh, that's a good block there.
Okay.
And now Caicedo is with the ball, pushes it to his attacking outlet. And
I think Tobi is just taking his time. He's going to get into the game. I mean, I keep on saying, these new EA FC games, they are not designed for defense. They are designed for offense. You are definitely going to concede. You just need to keep on making chances and keep on. Once you're getting shots on target, you're fine.
Definitely. Once you're getting, as Kaalu mentioned earlier, the best way to defend in this game is to always to attack.
Exactly.
Yes, and he's actually shown that in the early phases. We are yet to see the Chelsea or the Arsenal.
They haven't crossed the halfway line.
They haven't. Yeah, they haven't crossed.
And we are 11 minutes into the game.
Interesting stats right there. We are yet to see Kaalu concede a shot. It's quite an interesting one. Obviously, you can see that he's gone for a 4-2-3-1, so he's obviously shielding his defense. That's the Arsenal defense with two defensive midfielders. So immediately you pass the early press from the Arsenal. That's the Arsenal attackers. Then you are meeting.
Okay, Tobi just got his first opportunity. Let's see if he's going to. Oh, he has good control in the final third. Oh, I think he should have gone for the lob cross instead of.
Yes.
But anyway, that was promising from Tobi. I saw a lot of composure there.
That was very promising, and it goes to show that this game is far from being over. It's far from being done.
Interesting.
And that's Declan Rice again. Yesterday we saw his heroics in the Champions League, and this is also another.
Okay, maybe let's calm down with the glazing of Arsenal. I think this is a separate match altogether.
Okay, yeah, but I mean I don't need to hide it. I'm sure a lot of people who have seen me for not for the first time actually show my football affiliation for Arsenal.
Okay, do we have a second goal coming in for Kaalu?
I think
Oh my goodness.
Ooh.
Oh my goodness. You know, Kaalu is showing what it takes to be a professional. His composure, his approach to the game.
And he's also very ruthless. He's ruthless.
He's
ruthless. He's got 2 clear chances, 2 goals. You don't give Saka this much space.
And he took the finesse shot. The finesse shots in the new editions of the FIFA, they've been hard to execute.
Yes,
so,
very
but
difficult.
He took the finesse shot there. And let's see. Tobi is still in the game. 2-0 down. Come on. He's still in the game.
He's definitely trying to show that this is how he earns his money. Kaalu is actually showing that it pays to be a professional. And you can see that interceptions from the Arsenal side are very aggressive. So I'm sure he went for aggressive interceptions when it comes to the middle of the pack. So it's limiting the Chelsea attackers. So whenever they have a chance, whenever they have any sniff at goal. The interceptions
And
are
oh my
very, very
word, Saka on the ball. You know, Saka is one of my favorites. Behind Vinny, we have. Come on, like Kaalu is not giving us any time to even commentate the game. It's just goal after goal. 29 minutes in, 3-0. I mean, are we going to see a 10-0 game? Is he going to set a record for the show?
Well, we've seen some alarming score lines, but we are yet to see a 10-0 game. Looking at how it's going, 3 goals in 30 minutes, it goes to show that maybe we could go for a 9 goal when it continues, because one goal every 10 minutes. That's what maybe we may be looking at.
I mean, now, what do you think a match like this has to say about the professional amateur dichotomy? Because the last time we had people in the studio, we had gamer girl Nika, who's also a Play Province player, and she played Joe Lord, who was a presenter on our tournament last year. And Joe Lord won the game. It was a surprise win. But now you see there's a clear walk-off, and Tobi is one of the top players in his university. What do you think are the implications of this match?
Well, I think that when Gamer Girl Nika wins, the Play Province crew gave her some stern words, and then they've brought Kaalu to come and revenge for them, and that's how it's looking like at the moment. 37 minutes, still 3 goals. You have to see whether the 1 goal per 10 minutes prediction will actually come to the fore. But very, very good play, hold-up play, strength. And then crisp passing as well from the Arsenal side, that's from Kaalu, trying to see whether they can penetrate through the defense, but no. And I think that one issue that Kaalu may be facing at the moment is his transitions, because when he gets the ball,
Tobi or
Tobi, I should say, it's his transitions. When he gets the ball, it's easily intercepted because he's playing in the 4-4-2 position, and then
exactly. And sorry to cut you off, Nanea, but I also think this is more or less a chess match, and it's being won in terms of the formations being used, because Tobi, when he's in the final third, he looks like he's run out of players. There's not really a lot of space for him, especially because you have Kaalu, who is constantly on the attack. So when Tobi's playing the counter attack, you don't really see much. Do you have another goal here?
Oh, that's
how didn't he make that challenge?
I'm sure he was scared of a penalty over there.
That's fair.
Oh
my goodness.
Ooh. Well, I think we know where the game is going so far. But
honestly, behind Saka, Odegaard is my next favorite player on the Arsenal team. He's like a cross between an Ozil and maybe a Nasri, you know. I don't know if you see that, but when you use him in the game, he's able to get into tight spaces. He has decent control, and his passing ability is exceptional in the game. Very interesting choice by Kaalu choosing Arsenal.
Yes, very interesting, and then you can actually understand why he's done that. The defensive solidity is what Arsenal is known for in EAFC 25, and now you can actually attest for that, because so far I think he's conceded 0 shots. Because
zero
shots on target, because the only shots that he actually faced was a low cross that
you're right, you're absolutely right,
that David Raya clutched into his
interesting
gloves.
choice, because I mean I would guess 4-2-2 is a more defensive formation, but clearly there are gaps in his defense. So Tobi opts to maintain his 4-4-2 formation going in the second half. We didn't see any changes.
Yes, I would expect that he actually puts in a lot of people up ahead. Maybe a 4-2-4.
I mean, because what are you going to lose? What are you going to lose?
I mean, you're already
4-0 down.
Yes. So I was thinking he was going to change into a 4-2-4.
Something a bit more offensive.
Because when he looks as though they are limited numbers. Now look at the back line there.
I mean,
you can see
that. It's like 2 versus 6, and you have all the players, players sitting. I guess, you know, games like this is the lesson to gamers out there, you know, how to adjust to a game. You go 1-0, you go 1-0 down, and I like to compare. Okay, do we have a chance here?
And that's
Tobi. It looks like it's
that was an offside.
I mean, when I compare him to Slipper, also a very good prominent, prominent player from Academic City. Sniffer, when he went 2-0 down and he came to win the match, he switched his strategy.
Yeah.
But we're not seeing that from Tobi.
He's making it so far very comfortable for Kaalu because Kaalu has executed his game plan, and so far it's going according to plan for him because he doesn't need to tinker his squad that much. Right now, you clearly realize that whenever Chelsea are in the attack, that's Tobi's team, you realize that it's a 2v6.
Exactly.
Thomas Partey, Declan Rice, and the Arsenal back four.
Oh, do we have another goal? Let's see Kaalu's composure here. Oh my goodness.
Oh my God.
Oh my goodness.
5 goals in 60
This is stuff
minutes.
you only see from professionals. I mean, now, will you do that in a normal...
Not in my wildest dreams, bro. Not in my wildest
dreams. Was that a chip or a lob or what was that, an L1 triangle? I mean, wow. Wow, that was. I just ignored that, but that was. You
can actually tell he's not ignoring. It's just that he's so much focused and concentrated in the game.
Laser focus.
Yes.
I mean, if he concedes one, so what? Or maybe he has a bet with his friends that he's not going to concede to an amateur.
Exactly.
And you know what? We thought Kaalu was being a little bit cocky there, but in the pre-match interview, but. I guess he was right.
Yeah, he was
the
right.
statement he made about what did he say? Was it down or tree back there?
Oh, he actually said that.
Tobi had a chance and he passed the ball.
Oh, it's a goal!
Fantastic!
Oh.
Tobi got his first goal.
Comeback.
First shot. I mean, do we have a comeback here?
Then we have a comeback.
Do we have a comeback?
Well, I would be very much surprised if
anything can happen. Anything can happen.
This
it's football.
This is e-football and anything can happen as well. Maybe Tobi is just coming, you know the famous meme that he sits upright and then now the second half and then maybe this is what we're going to see. But he's actually upsetted the Arsenal defense quite a little bit. And then you realize that if he goes on a continuous in this trajectory, then maybe Kaalu may have some needs or may need to be concerned a little bit.
Let's be real here. The score is not going to, the outcome is not going to change. I mean, what we can do for the rest of the game is, try and enjoy the encounter and let's see. I mean, 74th minute.
But this is.
I mean, come on, Kaalu is he's just messing around. He should have definitely scored that chance.
How did he miss that?
I mean, I guess Arsenal players are just not that good.
I know the feathers they are trying to ruffle, but I'm not going to mind you over there. But clearly, Arsenal in a comfortable lead, defensive solidity.
They couldn't keep a clean sheet though.
I mean, but you realize that the number of chances.
Oh, I mean, look at that. I mean, Tobi tries to blow past. Gabriel and Gabriel is like, come on, man, go to the gym.
It's pure strength, this particular Arsenal defense in FC 25 goes to show that if you want a team for defensive solidity, then it has to be Arsenal.
I mean, thinking of things retrospectively, do you think Tobi should have stuck with Madrid, his initial choice?
I think so. Tobi should have stuck with Madrid. I don't know
where Chelsea came from. I think did he think he could do? Because he's seen Kaalu pick Arsenal. He's like, okay, let me try and match with because this is a 4.5 star team that it's 95 overall, but the budgets are not going to be. I mean, if he had Real Madrid, I think then he would have leveled up the skill level.
Because right now, when you're looking for pace with Real Madrid, you have Rodrigo, you have Vinicius Junior, you have
and then the
Mbappe.
budgets as well because it's 95 overall.
Yeah, exactly. So the budgets
we have another goal.
Oh, Bukayo Saka, and it's so beautiful.
That must be an offside.
That was. He cut through the defense like hot knife through butter.
He spelled his first name and he's left some space for punctuations.
So he's actually coming for revenge. REVENGE or something. However revenge is spelled. That looks like what he's coming for. He's saying that gamer girl Nika, don't worry, we got you. And I think 2 more goals. And then that is it. Bukayo Saka. It's a very good dribble. Doji, I think the game is actually done and dusted now. I think we should be packing our
90th minute. Kaalu, come on. Kaalu, give us a break. Kaalu, come on. Kaalu, come on. I think Kaalu is just overdoing it now. And
oh my God!
Do you know what he does? That's so interesting. He doesn't go for the obvious.
This is my favorite. That's my favorite. That is delivered.
Usually players like when I'm playing, I would hit on the left top corner in that situation. But he goes for the right top corner, and that's something that you don't usually see. That's something.
Did you see that? Did you see that?
He did the
elastico.
And he goes for the right. He goes for the right top corner as well. He doesn't go for the left top corner, which is
he's giving the goalkeeper no chance.
Fantastic. 7-1. Fantastic.
REVENGE. Revenge
for Play Province.
Wow. You've been vindicated. Play Province has come back and has come to win this particular one.
All right.
So, professional versus amateur. Professional definitely wins. So we are going to ask them a few questions. Guys, we've actually seen that this particular game was quite a hot one. Now, I'm sure you can actually speak to us now. It was a hot one for someone in the hot seat. Tobi, how did it go? Tell us.
Was, clear difference, in class, in everything. Like, he did everything spot on. I won't lie. I give it to him.
So
I give him flowers.
Do you think given a rematch you would be able to actually maybe come up with something better? Or you change the team, or you'd need to go back to the drawing board and come back later?
Maybe if I'll try and concede less goals, try and read his defensive, his attacking a bit better.
Okay, Kaalu, I mean, going into this match, you were clearly very confident. At what point, I mean, I guess you knew you were going to win, but take us through the game. I mean, what can we learn from you with the way with your approach to the game in this match?
I think FC 25 is more of a tactical game, even though we have these few glitches that you can use to your advantage. And when your opponent doesn't really press you, it allows you to play the game. Because I noticed that when I was playing the game, he wasn't coming for the ball. He was actually going back when I'm coming with the ball. And it gave me a lot of space to think. You understand? If you allow me to hold the ball, I can do what I want to do. So
formation-wise, Kaalu, tell us how to beat you. Because let me just put it this way: he went to the 4-4-2 formation, and it worked perfectly well for you because his attackers were 2 against your 2 defensive midfielders and 4 defenders. But when you were attacking, you had 4 players up ahead still. So tell us, what is the prescribed or the best formation to actually combat or maybe counter what you actually put out there?
The formations, I think there are 3 basic formations that are in the game that work right now. That's the 4-3 and 4-2-1, 4-2-1-3. The one I just played. The 4-2-1-3. The 4-4-1-1. The 4-4-1-1 is just like what I just played, but with this ones you have wingers. With mine, I have wingers. With the 4-4-1-1,
you have midfielders.
Left mid and right
mid. Okay.
So with the wingers, they really stay up top. So in case the opponent overlaps with his left back or right back, then you hit them on the counter. It's kind of a counter formation. Even though if you have them wide, you have to be calling them back with the R1 or whatever you used to call them back here.
All right, guys, thank you so much for making it here today. It's been an exciting matchup, a bit of a walkover. We've had Kaalu from Play Province, Tobi representing Academic City, and our esteemed commentator from Clock Sports. It's been exciting. Catch us next time on the Coded Esports Football Community League.
To add all those test spots,
like application to something like this.
Oh, okay. All right, that's quick. That's crazy. That was quick. He's going to be able to draw a level.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow.